So we're looking to get the black medal for covered garden, and I'm only missing one game mode, and you guys might be able to see it. It's probably one of them. Well, it's not actually that annoying when you think about it, but it can be annoying, and I wanted to make a video on this one because of the map. It's covered garden, and it's Apopalypse, by the way. So I guess what I'm hoping for is that this is gonna turn out to be a fun video, because the way that this map, I guess you guys know how this map works, but these window panes, I guess you call them, they are gonna keep rotating, and exactly like that, and we are not gonna be able to place towers each time we want to place a tower. So the idea is not to just leave it at 60 rounds. I want to get to 100 rounds. Let's see if we can beat 100 rounds of Apopalypse, and yeah, let's see how it goes. So first off, I kind of have a plan for this one. I want to be getting a millipede druid. I think that's an amazing tower for the early game. So let me try and fit this guy here above Quincy, I guess. I'm not gonna think too much about the placement, just because I don't want to limit ourselves into one quadrant, because if we start doing that, then well we might be waiting for a few rounds until we can upgrade the tower, right? And let's try and get this thing to millipede as soon as possible. The millipede is gonna be nice just because it's global, right? So that's one of the reasons. And then I guess we should probably be buying other global towers, or maybe like the ace. Or maybe we do something and like we don't cheat. Well, it's not cheating actually, quote unquote cheat, because what if we don't use global towers, and what if we actually, you know, try and play around these windows rotating? I guess that might be fun as well. Let me just buy the Hearthorns and the Heart of Oak. The Hearthorns, I don't know, like we need $1,000 for the Druid of the Jungle, and I feel like we need to get an upgrade going, so I guess the extra Pierce is gonna be nice. But these guys are regrowing a little bit, so that's a fine upgrade. And so I kind of chose Quincy because, well, I didn't want to get Sala. I think Sala makes some of these games a little bit less interesting, just because she's very good versus these early rounds. And Quincy is kind of, well, he kind of does the same thing. He's kind of decent. Oh, that's the first. I'm gonna use the ability actually. That was the first black blues. And I think Quincy's gonna do a good job, and not. I guess Sala can get overwhelmed. That's a purple and a black balloon that I see. So I don't know. I think we're gonna play it out and see what happens. Let's just kind of get a gauge on how good our defenses are. Yeah, things are starting to leak. It's round 16. We need this guy as soon as possible. So hopefully on the next rotation, that's gonna be when we're gonna be able to click him. And make sure to upgrade him to Druid in the Jungle. Although there's nothing to sell actually. Now that I look at my towers, it's just Quincy and the free dart. The dart sells for like $0. 900, 970, 980. I mean, it's 150 that we need. I actually think we're gonna get it this round. It's $1,000. Oh my god, is it gonna be like this the entire game? So we do have the money, but we just can't like click it. So I guess we wait for, when is that going to be? 19, 20, 21 is the next round that we're going to be able to access. Yeah, so hope we don't lose until 21. Oh, first light balloons, by the way, round 19. Very nice. And I guess like the camos are very early. No, we're going to need to react to these things. So let me just get a ninja. That's a bunch of, oh, it was just before it closed. Okay, so that was a good timing in the ninja. 86 lives. I mean, it's kind of fine. I guess we still have, we're playing with full monkey knowledge. We have everything that we need. So, and this mana shield is going to start restoring itself, but we need to get the druid, and just by getting that ninja, see, I would have loved to sell that ninja right now to upgrade the druid, but come on, dude. I'm going to be honest, it's a little bit frustrating as well. Oh, that's a huge wafer. We're going to be fine with this one? 50, 17, 13, oh my god, that's super close, 7 lives. I mean, we survived, so I guess it's just the road to the Druid of the Jungle, guys. It's now or never. I'm going to risk it. I don't want to buy anything else, though. We probably should. I see white balloons incoming. Is the ninja gonna hold on? Yeah, it is. I'm gonna risk it. Getting the Druid of the Jungle next round. Oh my god, that's another wave. Let me get the bomb shooter. Wall of fire. Let's try the cluster. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, so here comes the rush again. The choice is between the cluster and the wall of fire. I think I'm going for the wall of fire this time. I'm gonna have it as a 1-2-0. Okay, I'm gonna continue. I don't want to restart that, but here's the thing, I also don't like cheating, so I'm gonna keep selling until I'm at 1.7k, I think I was, something like that. So let's try 1.6, that's fine. So let's not cheat, let's not give ourselves extra cash, and let's buy the Wall of Fire a little bit earlier. And also, I'm gonna go for the Bound Pad because they leaked last time, so I think it was a Pierce issue actually. I think I bought it on time, it's just, it doesn't have enough Pierce. So let me just get it like this, here comes the rush, and let's see how we're gonna do. I hope we defend. We're also gonna need camo on that guy, by the way. And we still do not have the Druid of the Jungle because there is no money and the window closed. I mean, this is so annoying. I think we're approaching that point in which, like, is it even worth getting the Druid of the Jungle at this point? Just because, you know, the later we get it, the less value we get out of it, right? I mean, I guess it's gonna be nice versus popping some lead balloons and just de-regrowing stuff in general. But come on, dude, this is super late. And I guess I still want to be getting a cluster. The thing with Apopalypse is that the craziness is actually not in these early rounds. Although sometimes it can be, to be fair, but it usually starts in like after the 40s, because at that point you just keep getting the Moab class balloons don't stop. They just keep coming out and there's nothing you can do about it. And it's just like small things. It's just like a couple of Moabs, but there's like 5 Moabs on each round. There's nothing you can do about it. So I should probably be, I guess let me get the camo on this guy just because of that wave. And next up, I want to be getting the cluster. So I'm kind of trying to play this Apopalypse game mode similar to, I guess, Deflation or Half Cash. So let me get the cluster next. We have the money for it. I think I'm going to save up for that one. And then we kind of stabilize versus the small balloons, at least for a couple of rounds. And then we should probably be getting something like a fighter plane ace and an ODS eventually. So again, the Half Cash towers, right? The ones that are... Now we're going to need a sub. Let me just get a sub. That was Camo Rainbows in round 37, and that was a 45 ceramic. So cluster is online. We have a little bit of camo detection for these guys, and here comes the here come the Moabs basically when the 40 start. Actually, I think the first Moab doesn't appear on round 40 on Apopalypse. I think it's like round 42 or something like that. Yeah, here we go. So what is this round actually? I didn't catch it. I think it's 42 actually. So here come the Moabs, and they're just not gonna stop. So let me try and fit this guy over here. Let me get it as a fire plane. That's fine. That's fine. 300. I want to have it as, I guess it's gonna become an ODS eventually. And is the cluster fine? Yeah, it's fine. So ODS on this guy, and then probably want to get, I mean, I guess I want to be buffing this guy. That's Camel Luds, by the way, around 45. Okay, let me get the ODS now, and we should be a little bit better versus these Moab class balloons. And as I said, guys, just look at this. Let me just get an alchemist for this. Oh, these windows, man, opening and closing, they are gonna drive me. They're gonna drive me crazy. Let me just try and, I think I should have the village either here or up top where the fireworks are. We can fit it there. Okay, let's see if it reaches. Actually, I'm gonna place it here. No, it doesn't. Okay, let's sell it. And it's round 58, so we're gonna beat this thing. So let's get ready for round 100. Let me start buying farms because the cash situation is not gonna improve. We're gonna need to farm a little bit. And then after we get our medal, we're going to round 100 on Apopalypse. And that's where the real, actually, if you thought around 40 something happens with these Moabs, they start appearing more and more, round 60 is where it actually clicks. So it just goes to the next level. So let's just hit free play and let's continue this thing. So look at the difference between how many Moabs are appearing right now, round 61. And just a bunch of Moabs beneath it. And it's gonna be like this up to around 100. I love it. So these guys are gonna be 0-3 marketplaces. I'm not sure how long we want to keep them because this game mode is so unpredictable. These rounds are all different. And do I want to buy another cluster here or do I want to have it at the top? The Alchemist doesn't reach, does it? No, it doesn't. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna have it like this actually. Just have another cluster. I'm kind of worried about cleanup, and also this ODS is not exactly popping the 45 ones. So let's just have a little bit of cleanup there, and I guess we can buy one more farm here at the bottom. Actually, it's gonna rotate up to the cluster, to the recursive cluster. So I think I should get it now, and now we should get the farm. Yeah, do it like that, just to be safe. Like, I don't want to mess this thing. And I also want to be getting a Flying Fortress. Is that going to be doable? I'm not sure. So around 100 is, I think around 100 is always a bad balloon. So there's kind of no escape from that one. But I feel like the Flying Fortress should be a good one. I guess I'm a little bit concerned about the Spectre, because the Spectre might get overwhelmed. Its Spears might get overwhelmed. But if we make it to the Flying Fortress, then I think that's kind of gonna be game over. So let me just get rid of this guy. I don't think anything is making it that far. We should sell the ninja as well when it turns. And let's get an. Is that fine? I'm gonna use the Quincy ability for this one actually. I should probably, you know what? I sold the Wall of Fire, but I think I should probably be getting something like a Spike Factory at the back. Okay, so let's wait for the next rotation. Yeah, we're leaking a little bit. Let's have a spike. The thing with the spike is that like, it's not gonna be the main popping power, but it just makes me sleep better at night. Like that's one of those towers. If I have it, I feel better for having it. Oh, that's 45 balloons actually. It's starting. Well, it's gonna start the next round. Yeah, we're not defending that. Okay, let's get a mortar. Let's get a 0-0-0-2-4 mortar. And let's see what we can do versus... I don't have the money. It's... How much do we have? 9.5, and it's like 11,000, I think. We don't have the money. DDTs. Okay, so we have... Well, I guess we have the mortar now, and I wanna upgrade this thing to 0-2-4 as soon as possible. Those fortifiers are super annoying, and our bomb shooters are not taking care of it. So it's 11,000 on this guy. I guess I can sell this farm. Yeah, let's just sell the farm. Let's not risk it. Way too many fortified balloons. And let's have it like that. And this is gonna make it easier on our bomb shooters to the top, because it's not gonna be fortified ceramics. It's gonna be normal ones. And I guess this Spectre is probably not happening. Although DDTs. I mean, the glue gunner, is the glue gunner still in play? We defend the one. Okay, you need to defend the second one as well. Nice, that was good. It was kind of close actually, but it was good. So hopefully no more DDTs until we can find a permanent solution for them, which I don't have. But I'm kind of thinking about this tower that's so... It's a super weak tower, but I'm kind of thinking about it. Super weak tower that I'm not a fan of, but I think it's gonna do nice in this game mode. So let me buy... It's gonna be the Glaive Lord, by the way. Some of you might have guessed it. Let me get the Glaive Lord. It's gonna be a 5-2-0, and it's gonna help. It's gonna help a little bit with the cleanup. I mean, we're still kind of popping these Moais, but not exactly. They're becoming stronger. The ODS is gonna go in a second, and I guess the clusters are gonna go. More DDTs. It's all in the Spike Factory. It needs to defend 3 DDTs. I mean, we're getting some damage from I guess some other sources. Yeah, it was good. And I'm kind of using these abilities. I'm panicking because I think we have the money. Yeah, we do. 29,400. Okay, good. Let me just get an Alchemist for it as well. And we should probably be selling... Yeah, let's just sell that guy at the top. He wasn't doing anything. I guess the Boomerang is not exactly helping, but the Spike Factory is defending and is the MVP versus these DDTs. Just because we were a little bit lucky, I guess, with these DDT spawns. I mean, we haven't had a huge DDT rush of 20 DDTs or anything like that. It was just chill. It was like 4 or 5 at a time, and the Spike Factory defended. Okay, so let's get rid of the ODS. This guy is... So the Boomerang can now see DDTs. That's amazing. Well, not only see, but pop them. That's what I wanted to say. And let me get a main Moab here on the bench next. I'm just afraid of these guys. So I guess some stunning, some slowing power for them is going to be nice. And also, I mean, we're at that point where I guess we're just going for utilities, right? So let me get this thing. There's more DDTs. Round 90, by the way. I mean, we're kind of close. We are there, but the money situation is like $2,000. It is not looking good with the money. We have one farm. We can sell that one for like 15k, I think. So round 91, what is the last tower? Well, it's actually 2 towers I want to buy. I want to buy the Moab glue. That's one. And I also want to buy the texture. The thing is, Quincy is at the spot where you would have the tag zone. And so I guess Quincy is going to go. And then we sell the farm or something like that. So let's use the ability before he goes. That's goodbye for Quincy and goodbye for the Druid. And let me buy it in range. It's going to be the 204, 20k. Yeah, I should. Let me get an Alchemist. I should sell the farm. Yeah, it's 17,000 that it's sold for, by the way. So get the tag zone 420, and that's about the money that we have. Let me try and have the glue on the left side. Actually, is it going to reach on this side? Because there's no spot in the middle. I mean, there are spots, but it's going to take away from the Alchemist buff. So let's just try and have it like here on the left side. Like, yes, it reaches. I mean, there's still some... I see the Alchemist icon, but it's like... We're just gonna have to take it, I think. Yeah, let's just buy it. Oh, I bought the Relentless glue. That was a mistake. But it's fine. So there goes the Moab glue. And what else are we missing? I mean, round 94, this tag zone is kind of getting enabled by an Alchemist and the Ice. We have the Glaive Lord to the back for a little bit of cleanup. And the main Moab to stun these guys. So I'm kind of feeling good, actually, about what we have. 98. We still have the Call Arms. I'm kind of saving it. I'm saving the Call Arms and the... I think I should use the Sabo. It's not going to work on 100. Saving the Glue Strike as well. And that should... As soon as around 100 hits, it's going to be a bad, I'm pretty sure. Nothing's appearing, though. Oh, here it comes. Okay, so it's just a bad. So let's use the Glue Strike. Let's use the Call to Arms and see if we can... Yeah, we're going to pop this thing. And there it is, round 100. So we beat it. Apopalypse round 100. That was kind of interesting, actually. We're playing on Covered Garden, and I guess the fact that these things keep rotating made it a little bit more interesting than usual. Than I guess the usual Apopalypse mode game would be. But it wasn't as bad as I thought. I think those few farms that we got, they were kind of nice. And I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna let this setup actually play out and see how far it can get. So if you guys want to make a prediction about that one, I'm gonna show you guys in a second, but that's gonna be it for this one. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. And for those of you that tried to guess, it is round 110. So a Bad Balloon League, they weren't able to handle it.